What are your social media profile pictures looking like? Are they different because you're on Instagram? Is it different than the one that you have on Facebook? Oh, wait, by the way, you are also on Twitter, and that profile picture is different too, and it's also looking differently on LinkedIn. We need to talk about that. Listen, I used to be for a very long time all about who cares about my profile picture as long as they could see my face and they know who I am. Why do I need to make it the same? But I have a point of view about this, and I think that it is important as brands. We're personal brands. Why not make it the same? And so in this quick 5-6 minute video, I get to talk to you about your profile picture. And I really want you to think a little bit more about your strategy in regards to your profile pictures across your platforms. I think it's important for us to pay attention to that only because it's important for what your audience is seeing as they discover you. And so I invite you to click watch more. Is why is it important and how are you going to design that profile picture? And then we're going to end with talking about how many times you should be updating this profile picture. And so in regards to why should you even think about having a great profile picture across your platforms, the thing about it is your audience, my audience, is in a discovery stage with you and your brand, right? And the last thing you want them to have to experience with your brand is friction. And so when they meet you for the first time on Instagram or they meet you, for the first time on LinkedIn, that's great. But what if they come across you on Instagram, but they're not sure if that's you because your profile picture is different? So that's a little bit confusing, right? And so that is why I think it is important for us to take a look at how we have our profile pictures across platforms. In fact, what we're going to do now, we're going to take a little bit of a field trip across social media. In the next few slides, I'm just going to show you how I have my profile picture, and you'll see it's the same image across platforms. And let me tell you, it's easy on me and it's going to be much easier on you as well, instead of having to change that profile picture all the time. Let's take a look. This is me on YouTube, right? Profile picture, all right? This is me on YouTube. We're taking a field trip here. This is my profile picture on LinkedIn. Ding ding, it's the same picture. Woo! Okay, news flash. Here I am on Facebook. Is it the same profile picture? Yes, it is, because I'm one brand and I'm not going to change my profile picture just because it's Facebook. What about Twitter? It's the same image as well, right? And so this is what I'm talking about. And as we end this field trip, I want to go on Clubhouse next and show you again, it's the same profile picture. And so what we're talking about here is potentially looking at your profile picture across your platforms so that it's the same. And the second point that I want to make for you is when you're designing your profile picture, think a little bit outside the box. If you look at my profile picture, right, you saw on all the platforms that I'm on, it has that orange background. So how did I do that? I use my Canva to have a transparent background, but you have to have Canva Pro to do that. But if you don't have Canva Pro, there's tons of apps out there that gives you the ability to do a transparent background. So you can put a splash of color of your brand. And that way, it stands out. The other thing is, what I would encourage you to do is make sure that your picture is a picture where you're looking at the camera and I can see your face and you're smiling. So no glasses where I can't see your eyes. I want to see your face. I don't recommend the profile pictures where I can't see your face, like it's a full body, unless your brand is a bit different about that. But I would say definitely hone in and zone in on your face when it comes to your profile picture, okay? It's very, very, very important, and it's very simple, and it's going to make your brand stand out. And you know me as a content creator and coach, I'm very big on the content, right? So now the question is, how many times should we change our profile picture? And my answer to that is, I don't find it to have a specific amount of time. I think it's just important for you to make sure that it's fresh. If your hair is changing right now drastically, I think you might want to change it to reflect that, your profile picture, that is, okay? But you don't necessarily have to change it like every month, every 2 months, or whatever. But unless, again, you have a drastic change. And so let's do a little bit of a field trip again. As I shared with you, my profile picture is the same across my platforms. This is YouTube. This is me on LinkedIn. This is me on Facebook. And this is also me on Twitter, as well as, let's see, where am I? On Clubhouse. And finally, this is me. I think I showed you all of them. Yep, this is me on Instagram. You know what I look like. And so, again, I just wanted to make sure that you took notes in regards to your profile picture, in regards to making sure that it's the same. This one right here is my profile picture right now. Now, is it going to change? Potentially. And so that's what I wanted to share with you. And so thank you so much for watching this. Take a look at your profile picture. Make sure that I could see your face and that you're smiling at the camera. And the takeaway here, identify if it's worth your time, and I think it is, to ensure that your profile picture is the same across your platforms. Because here's the thing. When you go to the supermarket and you go look for Coca-Cola, wherever you go, it's going to be Coca-Cola. If you see Coca-Cola, you're going to know it's not Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? So make sure that you put that stamp and your visibility front and center